This audio was recorded for the Heads and Tails Mental Health Project with Chilli Studios.
So for me, being given a mental health diagnosis was scary. A lack of knowledge and understanding is scary and isolating. Isolation and mental illness seem to be common partners. Joining North Tyneside Art Studio approximately 6 years ago began my journey into wellness. Art for me is about a process, not the finished product. However, sometimes our unconscious needs to have an outlet, and our art can be an expression of our wellness. This is one of my examples. These are two of my birds, made at different times. I quite often would just decide to make a bird. There's no plan, there's no drawing, although in this particular bird I was exploring how to get line into my clay and how to have that textured effect. So the bird was made as a conduit really for that exploration of line. And this bird was made at a different time and was made purely so I could explore the glaze. I don't give much thought to the finished product. I've always not really appreciated my own work, not been very precious about it. Apart from this week where I did get upset after breaking something, normally things get broken. It doesn't matter, because for me it's about doing the art. However, I was very interested, looking back and being a little bit reflective, that this bird was actually made when I was feeling quite good about life. And all of my birds up to this point have always had upward pointing beaks. And then I'd made two different birds, no plan, and they both had downward pointing beaks, and actually they look quite sad. And I actually made these after my friend who attended the studio was a big influence to me for different glazes, had died, and I'd made these two, and something else had happened at home that was really difficult, and I've been feeling very, very sad. They weren't made, it wasn't a happy bird and a sad bird, but on reflection, that maybe there's part of our unconscious that kind of is there, and if we don't have an outlet for it, we don't know it's there, and sometimes we have to express ourselves in other ways. I believe everyone has mental illness, mental health, and that it's on a sliding scale, just like physical health. Events, accidents, illnesses affect us all humans. I've taken steps recently to educate myself, to continue my journey into wellness, to help myself, and most importantly, to understand myself. Recently, my explorations took me to explore compassionate focused mindfulness, a marriage of Western science with Eastern cultural traditions. I learnt about the brain, the evolution of the brain, and our one common factor, the issue, the problem, and the potential difficulty of being human and our human condition. My human condition, my feelings, my anxieties, my quirks, are my humanity. I am human, and therefore I'm not alone. I believe that nobody, no matter where they sit on the sliding scale of mental health, should be or ever be made to feel alone.